Good afternoon. My name's Chuck, and this is going to be the focus of a series of videos here. It is a 1978 anniversary Corvette. It's got the anniversary paint and the LAD2 350 and an automatic transmission. This was my father's car, and we're going to be slowly restoring it. Honestly, these videos are more for me than probably anybody else. I doubt anybody else is really going to get much out of them. But it's just I kind of want to document this as we go. I'll give you just a brief overview of the car as far as condition goes. The odometer reads 76,459. I doubt that it's 176,459, but it's, as far as I know, accurate. So 76,000, probably about right, given the wear on the interior and that kind of things. The frame is in good condition. There's not a lot of rust, not really any serious damage to it. The body is pretty good. I know it was hit at one point and repaired on one of the quarters. The repair was done pretty well. I can't really even spot it, other than that the paint there's a little better than the rest of the car. Overall, the paint is poor. It's worn pretty thin. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see in the video that too much, especially with the glare. But it's worn pretty thin. We're through to the primer, at least in some points, especially on the back of the car. You can kind of see it's been buffed or waxed and whatnot, just worn down through the paint, especially on the hard edges around tail lights and that kind of thing. Suspension wise, not great, not bad. Everything looks to be usable, but it could stand a rebuild as far as probably bushings and stuff goes. I'm probably not going to do that right away. Initially here the goal is going to be just to get this on the road and drivable, and then we'll take it from there. I did replace the master cylinder already on this, and as soon as I did that and went to bleed the brakes, all the calipers, the seals blew out of them, and they just, all four corners leaked. None of them really functioned, even enough to drive it the 1 mile I needed to get it here. The tires are all dry rotted to the point that they had blown out and wouldn't hold air. The interior, like I say, interior's fair. Really, I'm going to try to shampoo the carpet, but it's probably going to end up needing to be replaced, just due to stains and just general dinginess. The seat upholstery, the passenger side is passable. The driver's side's got some more serious wear, so we'll probably be recovering both of these. There's a little bit of like mildew stains or something like that on the seat too. Other than that, it's pretty decent. Most of the black parts are going to need to be pulled out and re-dyed or resprayed. Just some sun damage there. But door panels, aside from again the carpet parts of the door panels, are in good shape. The dash is in good shape. The privacy panel there in the back is still good. It retracts and everything the way it should. The center section of the roof panel there is it's got quite a bit of discoloration, and I don't know if we'll try to re-dye that. It's also bowed a bit in the back, so we might just go ahead and replace it. I don't think that's a terribly expensive part. But that's the general gist of it, as it stands now. Like I said, I'm going to try to, I don't know if I mentioned this has been sitting for about 20 years, I think I did. I'm going to try to do some regular videos on this to kind of just track how it goes, problems I run into and whatnot. But it is, the car is complete. For the most part, everything works. Like I said, with the exception of the brakes. I've got some problems with the interior lights, but the vacuum-operated headlights work. Basically, everything functions. I doubt the air conditioning works at this point, but that's hopefully just a matter of a recharge. Everything else seems to be functional on it, though. I can't find any kind of major problems yet. The bird cage, the structure of the cockpit area seems to be sound. I don't see anything that leads me to think that would be a problem. The frame of the car, like I said, is pretty good. There's some spots of some surface rust, but nothing that is rusted through or anything like that. It does have some leaks here and there, a little bit of oil, a little bit of power steering, that kind of stuff, and obviously the brake leaks currently. But again, nothing really terrible. The exhaust is, I think, still usable, but not in great shape, at least not from the cat back. Which, now that I look at it, doesn't have a cat. So, probably going to have to remedy that, because this is new enough to need an emissions inspection here in PA, which on these cars is strictly a visual inspection, but it does require that the parts be there and appear to be functioning. So a catalytic converter not being there, that's going to be a problem. So I'll have to track down a cat for it before I get it inspected, but we're still a little bit of ways from getting it inspected and getting it on the road. Right now we still need to get the brakes done and get some new tires mounted on it, that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much where it stands here. So we'll see where we get here in the coming weeks, and probably shoot another video and just kind of keep track of things. But for now, that's about it. Thanks. Bye.